Chevalier's Automotive Repair is a reliable, caring business that is interested in nothing more than the satisfaction of its customers. Rest assured, with Chevaliers, you'll never have to go anywhere else. With their expertise in virtually every vehicle and high quality of work, it's no wonder they've been proudly taking care of their customers for over 40 years. This program will show the history of Chevalier's Automotive Repair, the types of services that are offered, as well as a few testimonials from customers just like you.
The original business that my father started was a mobile station. He had left his father after a family disagreement at their previous gas station and decided it was time to go out and start his own business on his own. The second business he developed as he was running his first gas station. He developed that through saving, and he wanted to get into more just doing repairs rather than pumping gas. So he was able to build that and open it in 1978. He was trying to run two businesses at once. I wasn't old enough to come into a business to help him run one of them. I was just a, early teenager. Wasn't able to step in and help him. It was too much, overbearing, so he sold one of them. It was sold to a real estate investor. It was time for retirement for my father. A real estate investor bought our real estate for future use. So we closed the business and sold the real estate. I moved to Florida for a short amount of time, and after being down there for a little while, I decided to come back up here and start another business. I decided to go back into business and buy it back was slumping economy. Not a lot of jobs out there. To change profession in a bad economy is a very hard thing to do. So I stuck with what I knew, and I decided to get back into business for myself. It turned out to be a great move. What I projected for figures, I am doing, which is very, very good and generous for me. I offer numerous services, anything from oil changes, brake service, suspension, front-end work, air conditioning work, electrical. I try to offer as many things as possible to my customers because you got to be diversified if you want to try to stay busy. If you try to just specialize in certain things, it's very hard to stay busy on a daily basis. All tasks take different amounts of time. An oil change would be 20 minutes to a half hour. A brake job would be an hour to 2 hours. If I have an electrical problem, that could take me half a day to try to figure out what's wrong with something. I would say that making out the bill and getting the parts to fix the job is very short time compared to the time I spend checking and actually doing the repairs. That's the largest amount of the time. Road test service serves two purposes, one for the customer, one for me. I like to road test customers' cars before I work on them to confirm complaints or problems, and also after I service them or repair them to confirm repairs or to know of problems or noises in the vehicle that didn't exist before I worked on it. I think it's advantageous to road test every single car before and after you service it or repair it. Reasons being, sometimes you find extra things on people's cars that they're not aware of, and it takes a trained ear of a mechanic or technician to hear that.
I have been coming to Chevalier's for 2 years upon the recommendation of a neighbor, and I found him to be a perfect match for me, and I've been there with Chevalier ever since. I like the fact that he takes good care of my car, keeps it running. I never have to worry about him not knowing what he's doing. He doesn't overcharge, he's very reasonable, and he keeps me on the road. I definitely would recommend him to anyone who is looking for an honest mechanic who's very knowledgeable, and you can't go wrong with Chevalier.
I think it was like 1975 when I started to go to them. I lived over in Coventry. They were just up at the exit, and I'd stop there for gas. And I know some of my state police friends recommended that I go up there and have my cars done, and I've been doing it ever since. You know that they're not going to do anything to your vehicle without calling you to say, I found this or I didn't find that. Chevalier Automotive, both the dad, who just retired a couple of years ago, and Jeff have unwavering trust in what they do.
I want my customers to come to me because they trust the quality of my work, my honesty, and that's why I want people to come to me. I don't want people to come to me because I'm cheap on prices. I don't want people to come to me because I work Sundays, you know, diversified hours. I want people to come to me because they trust my work and the quality of it.
With over 40 years experience and expertise in almost every vehicle, I'll tell you from one customer to another, I'll never go anywhere else. And after viewing this program, we hope you won't either. Until next time.